let's go in and this is create a couple more features. This is called digitizing, what we're doing right now. And so for snapping, you can turn any of these on. There is end snapping, which is at the ends of these features. Where they end, there's vertex snapping, which is where they bend or have a corner or junction. There's edge snapping, which is anywhere along the line. And there's point snapping. So if it's like, if you have clicked, whenever you draw a line, if you click, those little green dots are points, and so it will snap onto those. That's probably the least helpful of the different snapping features. But so for digitizing, it's pretty much as simple as, so I'm going to create sidewalks. I have to do this because there's no file out there that has the sidewalks for the city I live in. So we have to look at the image, the base map, and see here, this is probably a sidewalk, even though it doesn't continue all the way across. So click here, I'm going to click here, double click, I've got a sidewalk. And then over here, I'm going to name it 85th Street. Let's make sure this is consistent with how I've been naming stuff before. Okay, yeah, 85th Street. And so the way I've been classifying it, is it on both sides and is it across the entire street? No, it's not on both sides. No, it's not on across the entire street. So we're going to say single partial. And it's on the north side of the street. It starts at 85th Street. Let's just say it starts at 85th Street because it starts in the middle and it ends at Stark Avenue. And there we go. We got a sidewalk. Now I'm going to make another one for Stark because Stark in fact does have a sidewalk. And I'm just going to snap to the vertex, which is the edge, and zoom out a little bit and just draw as far as the sidewalk goes. It looks like it stops. So let's zoom in and see where it stops. Okay. It looks like it stops somewhere around here. I'm going to say it stops there because I don't see, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm just going to click there, double click. Stark Avenue, type. This one's also single partial because it does not go all the way across the street and it's not on both sides. Single partial. It's on the west side of the street. It starts at, so for start and stop I move west to east, south to north. I don't know why. I mean, that's just completely arbitrary. It's the way that I have it organized. But all it does is give me a range that the sidewalk is between. So it doesn't even really matter which is start and which is stop. You know, I could say to, from, it would be the same thing. It just gives me an idea of where it's between. If I don't have, you know, the ability to look at the actual image immediately. Starts at 85th Street. And it ends kind of tricky because it doesn't go to an actual street. We'll just have to say it ends on Stark Avenue. And there we go. Save edits. We've created 2 pieces of sidewalk, and there's a lot more to go. But you know, this is how you create features in ArcMap. And after we've got this all laid out, you know, you can publish it online, or you know, use it to answer questions, to do some of those spatial analysis tools or something. And it's mapping at its most fundamental, is just drawing shapes and points and lines.